So today I managed to somehow catch the post of a cold without actually catching the cold. You know when you're over the worst of it and then you like have that trail off of like cold-like symptoms that are just like slightly there. I don't know how I did it, but I'm pretty proud of myself. If I sound a little nasally or like slightly off, now you know. On a positive note, I found a new creamer for my coffee that I'm really enjoying. It's called like Toffee Caramel, and I'm not mad at that. It's gold. Hello everyone! I'm here today to do a super highly requested video, and that is all about my hair. Just her right there. How I maintain my hair in the winter time. This is going to be my winter hair care routine in partnership with the All Things Hair channel. So I wanted to share with you guys the tips and tricks and things that I do to maintain my hair and keeping it nice and shiny and healthy, and also some of the products that I use on a fairly regular basis and how I use them. So let's get into this. I don't know why I was pointing so aggressively at you, I'm sorry. Just very excited to be here. So in true Rachel fashion, I managed to break up this video into various categories and segments, if you will. So I will put the timestamps here of the various categories that I'm going to be going through today. I feel very much like a teacher, like in the old school videos where you'd like pull down the thing, the chalkboard, and be like, this is what we're going to talk about today. But if you are interested in any of these particular topics, you can like skip ahead, or you can just like keep following along with me now. You know, we'll go through this journey together. All right, so like, let's get into this. So first we're gonna start with my hair and kind of what it's all about. What is its story? If you couldn't already tell, it is very flat, it is very straight, and it gets oily very easily. Hopefully you can't tell that last point because I did just wash it yesterday. So overall the style is just a long blunt bob, but she does add a little bit of movement just to the bottom of the hair. Not a lot of layers because my hair is very fine, so adding a lot of layers is going to thin it out dramatically. For the color, she tells me it's balayage baby lights with a light beige toner. I didn't know what any of those words were, so I'm going to try and explain this to you in the best non-hairstylist form that I possibly can. So it is my understanding that all this means is that she is taking a freeform brush, doing it by hand, and painting on really fine highlights at the top, and then turning her brush and making the highlights thicker as she goes down the hair strand. Now let's jump into the shower, shall we? Like, not literally though, because that is inappropriate for a YouTube video. I try not to wash my hair more than twice, maybe 3 times a week. That's pushing it. I'm completely lying. It's probably close to just twice a week because my hair is a lot more prone to being oily, and the more I wash it, the more I'm gonna aggravate my hair and cause it to become more oily because I'm constantly stripping it of its natural oils. And in terms of the products that I've been using in the shower, I pulled them out of the shower so I could show you. Oh, they're heavy. So the products I've been testing out over the last 2 months or so is a new line by Tresemme. This is their beautiful volume line, and it's one where you use the conditioner first. Now stay with me for a second, let me explain this. I've never used a line like this where you use the conditioner first and then you use the shampoo, and quite honestly, when I first got it, I was a little bit concerned that that was going to weigh, hold on, got my hair in my mouth. Because I was worried that I was just gonna weigh down my hair because my hair is very fine. It completely eliminates all the static that I'm getting during the wintertime, which is why I love this for right now where my hair is super dry and it doesn't weigh it down. You still get that nice like everyday volume, not like big like BAM! But if you're looking for something that's gonna give you really soft silky hair but without weighing down your hair, highly recommend checking this out. So before I get into like the whole like post-shower products and like second day hair essentials, I wanna talk a little bit about what I do to maintain my hair and like tips and tricks and things while my hair is still like wet from the shower. So first of all, when you're applying conditioner, make sure you wring out your hair first. In case you didn't know what wringing out your hair is, I'm gonna mime it for you. And this is just gonna help the product to adhere to your hair a lot better and actually do what it's supposed to do, which is condition your hair and not the water surrounding your hair. Secondly, don't ever brush your hair when it's wet. Don't do it. I always brush my hair before I get in the shower, and that's only because I'm lazy and I don't want to have to detangle my hair with a comb after the shower. Also, don't ever rub your hair all over with a towel to try and dry it because that's just going to encourage a lot of static and frizz. Instead, take the towel and sort of wring out any excess water, or even better if you have like an old t-shirt or something, and just kind of slowly get rid of any of the excess water, and that's just going to make sure that your hair stays nice and smooth and frizz-free. Now, if you're looking for volume, the best thing that I've found is to take the front section and blow dry it back and forth to either side of your head, and then flip your head over and blow dry upside down to kind of give the rest of the hair a lot of volume. And I find that works really well for my hair. And then while it's still hot, blast it upside down with the cold part of your hair dryer, if your hair dryer has that. This is me pressing the button, by the way, in case you're wondering. And if not, throw your hair up into a really loose bun at the top of the head, and that's just going to encourage it to set with like lots of volume still in your hair, because your hair is, you know, directed upwards. So those are all my tips for dealing with wet hair. So let's go on to post-shower products. Honestly, there's not a lot to it. I have two products that I really enjoy using, one or the other, because I don't want to load my hair up with like a ton of product, because it's just going to make it really difficult to style and it's going to be flat as a pancake. So I've just been switching between the Dove Root Lift Spray and the Tresemme Beautiful Volumizing Mousse in the wintertime. And I use the Root Lift Spray if I'm looking for a bit more volume and some like nice messy texture. And I will be using the Volumizing Mousse, ow, I just hit myself in the shoulder. Ah! And I use the Volumizing Mousse if my hair is just being a staticky mess and it's just not doing what I want it to do, because this is just going to give me a little bit of extra volume but still smooth away any of that static in the wintertime. So that is what I use. And now on to the products that I use in between washes, just to keep my hair from getting too like oily and greasy and disgusting looking in general. And the one that I've talked about like a billion times, and I love this product, it's the Dove Invigorating Dry Shampoo. I have like probably I have like 3 bottles of this because I don't want to run out. This is just really good at eliminating any of the excess oiliness at the roots. It's going to give a lot of texture to the hair. It just makes my hair look so much better. And then the other product that I use basically exclusively in the wintertime is the Dove Nourishing Oil Care. This is the anti-frizz serum. And basically all it's going to do is when your hair is really, really dry, super staticky or frizzy, it's just going to tame it, smooth everything down without weighing down your hair. And also it smells amazing. I love the smell of this product. I got it out my nose. Hold on. And now on to some general hair care tips that I just can't live without. Number one is I will usually sleep with my hair in a braid if I want a little bit more movement in my hair the next morning. It's not gonna give you like a nice voluminous wave that you would get from, you know, using a curling iron or something, but it does give a little bit of texture to your hair. So I'll do that, and then I'll add like the Root Lift Spray into my hair, and it's just going to give everything sort of that beachy texture. Another tip is to use a volumizing mousse on dry hair, and I find that using it on dry hair and then blow drying it upside down is just going to revive any sort of like really flat hair. So when your hair is like really like stuck down and you just want to like freshen it up the next day, that's a great way to do it. And then lastly, I want to mention my hair hacks video, which I did back in October or November, I want to say, and it just kind of goes through a bunch of my favorite lazy girl hair hacks. In case you guys are interested, I'll put a link in the cards, and you can go and check that out for some more awesome tips that I use all the freaking time. And that's everything for this video. I hope you guys found it helpful. Give it a thumbs up if you like these types of videos and you want to see more skincare routines, hair care routines, everyday makeup routines, things like that. I hope you are all having an amazing, amazing week, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Love you girls. Mwah!